Hi, my name is Molly, and I'm in grade 11 at Oak Bay High School. In my English 11 class, we've been learning about William Shakespeare and his work, why it is so timeless, and where it is performed. Recently, we read his play, Macbeth. Our class talked a lot about the theme of ambition in the play, and were to each choose a passage that well represented the theme, and I chose mine for a specific reason. William Shakespeare was born around the year 1564, but the exact date is not known. He was a playwright, poet, and actor, and was well known for writing plays that were performed at the Globe Theatre. The Globe Theatre is in London, England, and was built by Shakespeare's playing company, Lord Chamberlain's men. It was shut down in the years 1593, 1603, and 1608 due to the plague. On the top of the theatre, there were always two flags displayed. One was the Globe's flag, which was always there, and the other was a colored flag that would alternate depending on the genre of the play that was being performed that afternoon. If a red flag was displayed, then a political play was going to be performed. A white flag would mean a comedy, and a black flag would mean a tragedy. Shakespeare's work became more known as the printing press made written work more available, and the rise in education made literacy more common. Nowadays, people find it more difficult to read Shakespeare's work. He had a vocabulary of around 29,000 words. That's 15,000 more than the average university student. Another reason why is because the meaning of the words he used have changed over the years. The passage I chose was from Act 2, Scene 1, where Macbeth has his soliloquy saying, "Is this the dagger which I see before me, the handle toward my hand? Come, let me touch thee. I have thee not, and yet I see thee still. Art thou not, fatal vision, sensible, to feeling as to sight, or art thou but a dagger of the mind, a false creation, proceeding from the heat-oppressed brain?" Just before Macbeth sees the imaginary dagger, he is still hesitant about going through with the plan and murdering the king, Duncan. He had motivation to become king, but didn't want to take the crown with murder. He had some motivation, but not much ambition at that point. He believes that it is palpable, although he recognizes it is only a vision his eyes are tricking him with. Macbeth used this as an extra push and signed to go forth with a plan to kill Duncan. I chose this passage because it was the last part of the scene before Macbeth went ahead and murdered Duncan. It was the last thing he needed to drive his ambition. Right after he stabbed Duncan, Macbeth's ambition carried on to grow each time he was behind the murder of other characters in the play. From the moment he stabbed Duncan with his dagger, the plot became more interesting and the play commenced.